as we get started. One batter already in the books as Logan Covey in the leadoff spot for Florida Gulf Coast goes down on strikes, looking at a 2-2 pitch on the hill for Berkeley Post. It is Chase Herndon, and he has gone to a 2-ball no-strike count to Fisher Weeks. He is the number 2 hitter for the Prospects. He is the starting right fielder. He is ahead in the count now at 3-0 as Herndon has fallen behind. He is ready to go quickly in the left-hander to the plate. That one down the middle for a strike. Matt Miller with you. Spencer Dupuis joining me along with, our on-site producer. Is that Matt Crawford, who is working the game with us, and Colin McLaughlin back at the studio. The 3-ball, 1-strike pitch down low, that is ball 4, and Weeks has drawn a base on balls, and Florida Gulf Coast has a 1-out base runner. Let's quickly look through the lineup for them. We mentioned Logan Covey in the leadoff spot. He is at second base. The right fielder Fisher Weeks is batting second. Now up is the designated hitter Carlos De Jesus. The right-hand batter takes a pitch down and in. He'll be followed by the catcher Zach Baer. Batting fifth at first base, Dylan Bond. The number 6 hitter is third baseman Jorge Valdez. The number 7 hitter shortstop Paxton Hack. Batting eighth and playing left field is Jay Cornier. As the 1-0 pitch to De Jesus, missing down and in, 2 balls and no strikes. Center fielder Jalen Taylor batting ninth, and they will again use the extra hitter, so batting 10th is Ian Townsend. We get a pitch to the plate that is in there for a strike. Now 2-1 to De Jesus. We mentioned Chase Herndon on the hill. Ty Broughton is behind the plate doing the catching for the Hornets. We'll set the rest of the defense in a moment. 2-1 pitch, lifted in the air into right field. It's Tyler Gilpin, the right fielder, coming in, and he is there to make the grab. He'll throw behind the runner at first, and they get the double play. Fisher Weeks had taken off for second, thinking that one might drop in, but Gilpin able to get to it and then throw behind the runner to get the double play. Not often that you see that double play, but it brings the inning to a close. We will set the defense for you and the batting order for the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets as they come to the plate. We will go to the bottom of the first after this 60-second break, and your score is Florida Gulf Coast 0 and Berkeley Post coming to bat.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, you pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit tripsfloorsanding.com.
We welcome you back into P.O. Faulkner Park. Let's set the batting order for Berkeley Post. The Hornets will have second baseman Josh Rush in the leadoff spot, followed by the shortstop Kyle West. Batting third in center field is Trey Sine. In the cleanup spot, the right fielder Tyler Gilpin. Batting fifth at third is Riley Bubb. The number 6 hitter, left fielder Caden DeLauder. Batting seventh and catching Ty Broughton. The number 8 hitter at first base is Colin Reed. And batting ninth and doing the pitching is Chase Herndon. Finishing his warm-up tosses is Joe Raleigh. He will get the start. That's R-A-L-I-G-H, Joe Raleigh, who will be on the hill for Florida Gulf Coast. They used 7 pitchers in that first game, so we will find out a little more about their pitching depth as we go along in this one. No score as Josh Rush stands in. And Spencer, wow, a quick start into game 2 of this one, but here we go. Fastball right down the middle. A called strike to Rush. How's it going?
Yeah, I didn't even get my lineups down into the scorebook.
Crazy first game, no doubt about that, as The Florida Gulf Coast prospects got the win. Pitch low and outside on a breaking pitch that misses to Rush. Now at 1-1 strike. 22-19. Yes, you heard me right. Was the final in game one. Here's a pitch to the plate, and that fastball's at the knees for a strike. Same two-man umpiring crew, just switching places from game one to game two. So Zach Stollifer is now behind the plate calling balls and strikes, and Jeff King is our umpire on the bases. Here's the pitch, and it's a line shot over the head of the third baseman. That went into left field for a base hit. Rush will make his turn and stay put there. And Spencer, he has had a very good day at the plate. In that first game was able to hit a grand slam home run, added a 2-run home run, a 2 RBI single, was hit by a pitch with the bases loaded, so 9 runs batted in as he added a double in there as well, on base all 6 times, so he is on base 7 times here today. First pitch swinging, Kyle West will loop this one out into left center field. Wide turn at second for Rush, but he'll stay put there as Kyle West reaches on a single the opposite way. So pretty good hitting in game one, continuing into game two for the Berkeley Post Hornets. Back-to-back singles to get it started.
Might be in for more runs like we were in the first game.
We had a ton of those. The big key will be, can we not have as many walks, as each team allowed 16 base runners through walks and hit by pitches. Trey Sign takes, and the fastball is in there from Joe Raleigh. That's strike one. Sign, the starting center fielder in that number 3 spot in the order. First baseman Dylan Bond playing behind the runner as the pitch to the plate is bounced foul. Third base side. Trip Tobin making the play in that third base coach's area. By the way, we go back to game one. A pair of number 32s on that roster for Florida Gulf Coast, and we had Eddie Camalilla at first base. It was actually Bond who was at first. It was Camalilla in the other 32 that came in late in the game to pitch. Sharp hit ground ball on the 0-2 pitch, knocked down by the third baseman, but the throw across the diamond not going to be in time. Jorge Valdez able to knock it down, but did not have a play at third as Rush was getting there quickly. No play to get West at second. His only chance was to throw to first, and Trey Sign is able to beat it out. Will likely go down as an E5 that will load the bases with nobody out and bring up Tyler Gilpin. First pitch high and tight to him for ball one. Had to duck out of the way of that one that missed up and in. Working from the stretch. Here's that delivery down low. Nice job by Bear, dropping to his knees to block that pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Raleigh has not thrown a ton of pitches, but Berkeley has put him in play quickly. 2 ball, no strike delivery, and that fastball misses inside. 3-0, and there's no place to put him. We just mentioned walks were so critical in game one. Raleigh in danger of walking in a run to open the scoring in this one. Here's the pitch, and that fastball letter high for a strike. So now 3-1 to Gilpin. Still looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 3 in the first game, but also walked in, was hit by a pitch. Lifts this one in the air into center field. Jalen Taylor coming in on it. He'll make the grab, tagging at third and heading to the plate. Here comes Rush, and the throw cut off as Rush will score standing. Kyle West dives into third as he advances on the sacrifice fly. 1-0. Berkeley Post takes the lead on the sac fly and the run batted in for Tyler Gilpin.
Now batting number 7.
One away with runners now at the corners. It'll bring up Riley Bubb. First pitch to Bubb, and that one glances off the mid of the catcher, goes through to the backstop. We'll have a play at the plate, and on the head first dive, Kyle West is able to get in ahead of the tag as Bear got to it quickly, got it to Raleigh, the pitcher covering, but again West getting the hand across the plate in time, and now a 2-0 6-0 Berkeley Post lead.
Great job. Head first dive there, not a feet first dive. That was the difference in the play.
Yeah, absolutely. Able to spread that body and get away from the tag and then slide that hand in across the plate. And taking a look, that's not Bear, I don't believe. That's a 2-6 behind the plate. We were given a lineup that had Bear back behind the plate, but that's Tavion Sorrell in 2-6, who will be switching in and out. So that's the situation. We saw that earlier. So we see that same situation as Bear heads out and Sorrell comes in. Here comes the pitch, and this one down low and outside to Riley Bubb. Count at 1 strike. Bubb will step back in with a runner in scoring position at second base and already a 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch, bounced foul in behind the plate. Now at 1 strikes. So we saw it in Game 1, and we see it again here.
Well, in the first game, it was Florida Gulf Coast getting out early, and now it is Berkeley.
A 7-run second inning for Florida Gulf Coast in Game 1. Berkeley answered as the pitch to the plate, fouled in behind the home plate area, 1-2 strikes. Berkeley responded with 7 of their own in the bottom of that second inning, but then it was the top of the third in which Florida Gulf Coast blew it open again with 9 runs. A lot of offense in that first game. Swinging at the 1-2, it's a pop-up, foul territory off that third base side. Ranging over is the pitcher, and Raleigh runs out of room. That one out of play. So Bubb stays alive. After that pop foul ends up going back out of play. 22 runs on 11 hits in that first game for Florida Gulf Coast, and 19 on 13 hits for Berkeley Post 14. 1-2 strike delivery again is due. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch lined right back up the middle. Knocked down by Raleigh. Can he get the out at first? Tracks down the baseball, but the throw is too late. It'll be an infield base hit, advancing Trey Sign from second to third, and Bubb will be aboard at first.
That's what, the third time now we've seen a ball right up the middle to the pitcher?
Yeah, in Game 1 it knocked out Braden Stottlemyre, the Berkeley starter, as he had one go off the lower left leg and ultimately came out and had to get ice on it. And then we saw one, Zach Wick took one right in the midsection and came out of the game. So, yeah, we've seen a number of balls hit right back up the middle in this one. So runners at the corners with 1 away and 2 runs already in, and at the plate, oh, what do we got? Ty Broughton is standing in. I would have Caden DeLauder, who's supposed to be up right now. First pitch was a ball. Next delivery on the way. That one will miss down low, and the runner was on the move towards second, and Riley Bubb is going to steal without the benefit of a throw, as Tavion Sorrell could not come up with it cleanly. So apparently we've had a switch up in the order, because DeLauder is in the on-deck circle ready to hit in the number 7 spot. So already my book is messed up. Here's the delivery to the plate, and that one bounced towards the shortstop. Hack has it, sets and throws, and in time to get him at first. It'll be an RBI ground out for Ty Broughton, as Sign scores from third to make it a 3-0 lead for Berkeley Post. 2 outs now in the inning.
Now batting number 27.
That out recorded 6-3. So now DeLauder will come to the plate. And the pitch to him, working down low and outside. That is ball 1. Riley Bubb, by the way, who was at second, moved up to third on that ground ball out, so he is 90 feet away. The 1-0 pitch, here it comes. Fastball, down and in, 2 balls and no strikes. Colin Reed would do next. Very productive bottom of the first for Berkeley Post after a pretty good top of the first for Chase Herndon. Struck out a batter, gave up a walk, but then induced the fly him out, throw him out double play. Here's a fastball on the outside corner for a strike.
The rare fly him out, throw him out double play.
Absolutely. You do not see that one a lot. But a nice play by Gilpin to make the catch in right and then throw behind the runner at first. 2-1 strike delivery. Fastball fouled into the netting just above us. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beautiful sunny skies on a fantastic summer evening. Our temperature around 75 degrees. Much better than the 90s, upper 80s of the end of last week.
Yeah.
2-ball, 2-strike pitch. High fastball ripped down the left field line. That one has home run distance. Nope, off the top of the fence, but foul. He was way out in front of that 2-2 pitch. Went upstairs and got that one, too. That pitch was up high.
If he hit that one out of the park, we would have mirrored the second inning in the first game. We'd get close to it at least. Be 5 runs.
We have seen a bunch of offense, no doubt about that. DeLauder off his junior year at Hedgesville High School. Will be a senior next year. Swings through this 2-2 pitch, and he's down on strikes. Joe Raleigh able to get out of the inning with the strikeout, stranding a runner at third, but 3 runs do cross in the bottom of the first. And after 1, your score, Berkeley Post 3 and Florida Gulf Coast nothing.
There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to RidgewaySelfStorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill. Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
A 3-0 lead for Berkeley Post as Florida Gulf Coast comes to bat top half of inning number 2. They will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due, facing Chase Herndon. In the top of the first, through 14 pitches, 6 of those were for strikes. Got the strikeout of Logan Covey looking at a 2-2 pitch. Then on 5 pitches, walked Fisher Weeks. But on a 2-1 pitch, got Carlos De Jesus to fly out down the right field line, and Tyler Gilpin threw behind Weeks to double him off a first. That leads us to our second inning. And it was to be Zach Baer, but we had the change in the middle of the inning at the catcher position, and so Tavion Sorrell will have an opportunity to swing the bat. First pitch to him, missing a little bit high, ball 1. Looking back through that first inning, they had up to, 18 guys that got a chance to swing the bat, and Sorrell was 0 for 1 with a ground out to short in his only at bat. Pitch for a strike, I believe, now at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 delivery. Here it comes, off speed, will miss high, and it is 2-1. Sorrell came in the 5th inning in the number 5 spot in the order in game 1. Swings through this pitch as the count evens up 2-2. Dylan Bond due to hit next, who in the first game we identified as Camilillo. Eddie Camilillo and Dylan Bond wear the same number 32.
How about we just forget this game ever happened on your scorebook?
Not at all. I got all kinds of markings everywhere from that last game. 22-19. There is color all over the place. Pitch missing as the count has gone full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch from Herndon. Here it comes. Ground ball on the right side of the infield. Over to his left. Scooping that one up is the second baseman, Josh Rush. Gets his feet set underneath of him and makes a good throw at first for the out. That one will go 4-3. You saw the footwork of Josh Rush. Covered a lot of ground to get over there and then to get those feet set underneath of him. He's finished up his first year at Hagerstown Community College. First pitch swinging Dylan Bond, sending this one into left center field. Running that one down is Trey Sign. The center fielder ranging over to his right, able to track that one down and make the grab. Just like that, 2 down in the inning. Tell you off the bats, Dylan Bond put a little bit on it. I thought that was going to get down in that gap in left center field, but a nice play by Trey Sign to track it down. 2 away, bases empty. And Jorge Valdez now the batter. Pitch to him, missing for ball 1. Apologize, may have a camera issue right now as we just saw Matt Crawford make his way out of the press box with the iPad in hand. Pitch in there for a strike now, 1-1. Valdez in that first inning or first game. Good grief, I can't even get it out as the pitch to the plate is taken for a strike, now 1-2. He was 0 for 1, but reached on an error, was hit by a pitch, and had an RBI walk with the bases loaded, scored a run. So pretty productive first game. Swings at the 1-2, grounds it slowly towards the shortstop. Coming in is West. It'll kick off of his glove to his right, and Valdez will be safe at first. And it'll likely go down as an E6. Tough play for Kyle West. He knew he was going to have to pretty much scoop and throw all in one motion, as that was a slow roller. He was getting to it right at the fringe of the infield grass and the dirt.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. It was right where the grass met the dirt.
Standing in is Paxton Hack. He lays down a bunt up the third base line, and it's a bunt base hit as Chase Herndon off the mound scoops it up, turns, and does not even make the throw. Very well placed bunt for Paxton Hack. He is aboard, putting runners at first and second. And Florida Gulf Coast looking for a little 2-out lightning. Jay Cornier to the plate, and he will take strike 1. Cornier was the starting shortstop in game 1, starting in left field in this one. He had a big 2 RBI single his last time up in game 1. Pops this one up foul territory. First base side, in and out of the mitt of Colin Reed. Reed, the first baseman, going back, seemed to be under it, but was trying to make that over-the-shoulder basket catch, and it hit in and then out of his glove. Tough angle to track that baseball. So another chance for Cornier. Here comes the pitch. It misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3-0 the lead for Berkeley Post. We're in the top of the second inning. Florida Gulf Coast has runners at first and second with 2 away. Herndon with the 1-2. That one high and outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's going to get Ty Broughton out for a quick conference. Pitcher and catcher get together. We saw a lot of this in that first game where a pitcher would get ahead of a hitter but struggled to get the out pitch. We saw many walks. 14 in all for Berkeley Post pitching, along with 2 hit batters. That's 16 base runners just handed to you. Here you go. Take these. On the other side, 11 walks and 5 hit batters. So likewise, 16 free base runners. 2 ball, 2 strike delivery. In on his hands, popped him up. This one towards the first baseman, and ready to make this catch is Colin Reed. He's got it, and the side is retired. Now, there was a 2-out error and a bunt base hit, but a pair of runners will be left, 1 in scoring position. We're through an inning and a half, and it remains Berkeley 3, Florida Gulf Coast 0.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood & Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Berkeley Post 14 trying to salvage at least one game out of 4 being played between these two programs. In the junior league games earlier down at Jefferson County, it was a 10-6 win in Game 1 and then a 9-3 win in Game 2 for Florida Gulf Coast. In the senior game here, they took Game 1 22-19. Right now, though, a 3-0 lead for Berkeley as the Hornets bat and Colin Reed takes ball 1. Joe Raleigh in that first inning delivers to the plate, and here's a ground ball to the shortstop. Hack is up with it, and the throw to first is in time to get him. Reed on a 1-0 pitch grounds out 6-3. I was going to say that Raleigh in that first inning threw 28 pitches, 19 for strikes, gave up the 3 runs on 3 hits. There was an error committed in the inning. No walks and 1 strikeout. He's now retired 3 straight batters. The 2 to end that first inning and Reed to start the second. Herndon now stands in and takes strike 1 on the inside corner. Chase Herndon, starting pitcher in the number 9 spot in the order. Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Good-looking pitch from Raleigh. Herndon in Game 1 went 2 for 3, a couple of RBI singles and a pair of hit-by pitches. Swings and misses at this one. Nice job by Sorrell to dig it out of the dirt and apply the tag just as Herndon was trying to get out of that left-hand batter's box. It is a strikeout, the second of the game for Joe Raleigh. Out officially goes 2 unassisted as the tag was made. 2 away, bases empty, and it brings up Josh Rush. Here's the pitch low and outside. Through to the backstop for ball 1. It's the only way to keep Rush from hitting it today.
Yeah.
A double in the first in Game 1, a 2 RBI single in the second. Back-to-back hit by pitches in the 4th and the 5th as he takes this one belt high down the middle for a strike, 1-1. One of those hit by pitches in the 5th inning of Game 1 with the bases loaded, so he picked up an RBI there. 1-1 delivery, swing and a miss at 1 down and into the right-hand batter. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Came up in the 6th inning, hit a grand slam home run, and then a 2-run home run in the 7th inning. Here's that 1-2 delivery. Breaking pitch on the inside corner, and all he can do is shake his head in agreement. Yep, got me on that one. Great pitch from Joe Raleigh, and the side is retired as Berkeley goes in order. 2 innings in the books. We take a break with the score. Berkeley Post 3, Florida Gulf Coast 0.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
We welcome you back in to P.O. Faulkner Park, going to the top half of inning number 3. It'll be Jalen Taylor and then Ian Townsend at the 9 and 10 spots in the order. Spencer, don't say that very often.
Nope. I'd never heard of that until today, quite honestly.
Chase Herndon ready to go, and the first pitch of the at-bat taken for a strike. Taylor had squared around, showed bunt, but then pulled back and took that pitch. Speedy center fielder standing in, taking this pitch, breaking pitch for a called strike. Nice delivery from Herndon. He's out in front. 0-2. Taking his time, getting that sign from Broughton and the delivery, and it's a bouncer foul, third base side. And again, he came back with that breaking pitch. Yeah, this being a situation where the Gulf Coast prospects trying to get as many players in, not playing under Legion rules, and so they've added the extra hitter, the 10th man, to the batting order. Fastball on the 0-2, high. A little outside as well. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes that delivery. Swing and a miss. Another good breaking pitch. That strikeout will be the second for Chase Herndon, 1 down, as it brings up Ian Townsend.
Now stepping in, number 19, Ian Townsend.
Townsend was in the 5 spot in the order in game 1. Went 2 for 4. Had a 3 RBI double in the second inning, part of that big 7-run second, as he takes this pitch outside for ball 1. Reached on an error in the 3rd. Then after giving way to Tavion Sorrell in the 5th, came back in the 7th inning and had a single and a run scored. So a very productive day. He takes this one for a strike on the outside corner. The always tough lefty-lefty matchup. Here's that 1-1. Down low in the dirt, bounces away from Broughton, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Three 3-0 the lead for Berkeley Post. Florida Gulf Coast batting top of the 3rd. This game's settling in more like the normal baseball game we expect after a crazy first game. This pitch in there for a strike as the count is now even up at 2-2.
Yeah, I was going to mention that we could be getting through 3 innings in 45, 50 to an hour compared to just 2 in an hour.
2-2 pitch, high and inside. It's a full count now to Townsend. 1 walk already for Herndon. Delivers to the plate, and it's a bouncer foul up that first base line. That one getting away from Coach Q. That's Elvis Quesada in the first base coach's box. The head coach, Seth McClung, former Greenbrier East standout and major league pitcher, in that third base coach's box. Here's a pop-up in behind home plate. I was waiting to hear the thud on the roof of the press box. It did not, so it must have gone over the press box, and the count holds at 3-2. Ty Broughton threw off the mask and came running back, but ran out of room. 1 down, nobody on. 3-2 pitch again is due. That one up and in. He was swinging and made contact. Ultimately ended up going down on his chest. He is able to get up and have at least a little bit of a smile on his face. Checking on him is Zach Stollifer, the plate umpire. He was ready to swing. That one came up and in defense, was able to make contact and foul it away, so it didn't hit him. Another 3-2 delivery due, and this one down low, ball 4. All right, give Townsend credit. He earned that one. So he is aboard at first with 1 away. Back to the top of the order, and the Logan Covey. That's Covey.
He struck out his first time up looking.
Yeah, got caught watching that 2-2 delivery. Takes this pitch high for ball one. Broughton up quickly, looked behind the runner at first, but no need to make a throw. Covey was on base 4 out of 6 times at the plate in game one. Here's the pitch, popped foul, first base side, and it will get out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. In game one, he grounded out to short, had an RBI infield single, an RBI walk with the bases loaded, another walk, and then finally bounced out that was first baseman to pitcher covering in that 7th inning. Here's a pitch to the plate that misses high. Now 2 balls and a strike to Covey. So he was technically 1 for 3 in that first game, within the 3 base on balls. 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. And that one inside. So 3 balls and a strike. Herndon worked well through the first 2. Delivers this pitch, hit on the line into straightaway center field. Coming in, making the sliding catch is Trey Sign for out number 2. Great grab. You could tell as he was coming in, he was trying to measure, was he going to have to dive? Was he going to be able to make that catch on the run? And ultimately decided at that last moment to slide and caught it head high in that slide. Retreating to first was Townsend, and he's there with 2 outs. Put a little star by that one in the book. It'll bring up Fisher Weeks. He takes down an end ball 1. Herndon from the stretch, the lefty able to look at that runner at first, comes to the plate, and it's a ground ball towards the second baseman. Rush has it, and his play is to first, and the side is retired. A 1-out walk goes by the wayside as they leave the runner stranded at first. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. When we come back, it remains Berkeley Post 3, Florida Gulf Coast nothing.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
This is Matt Miller, along with my wife, Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com.
NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
All right, got it.
We move to the bottom half of inning number 3. Still a 3-0 lead for Berkeley Post, scoring 3 runs in that first inning. In inning number 2, they went 1-2-3, trying to get something going now in the 3rd, and it is Kyle West, number 2 batter in the order, starting shortstop, who will look to get it going.
He singled his first at-bat and came around to score.
And he singles here in this at-bat. Very first pitch, he rips it past the second baseman Covey and out into right field. So West swinging a hot bat. Came into today through the first 3 games with that .571 average, 8 hits in 14 at-bats. In game 1, he was 1 for 3 with a couple of walks and 2 runs batted in, and now 2 for 2 here in game 2. So the leadoff batter on for a second time in 3 at-bats in this game now for Berkeley, and Trey Sign to the plate. He reached on an error to third in that first. Runner on the move with a pitch to the plate, grounded in the hole, past the shortstop and out into left field, making his turn. West is going for 3, and he'll get there as Cornier could not handle it cleanly out in left field. It will not be an error since West had already turned the corner and was heading towards third, and Sign had to hold up at first, but there was certainly no chance to try to throw out West when Cornier couldn't come up with it clean.
A little hit and run action there.
Hey, they did it in the first game, right? Trip Tobin in his third year leading this American Legion program, being very aggressive on the bases. It paid off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Tyler Gilpin, the batter, runner on the move towards second as the pitch to the plate is taken for a ball, and the catcher, Sorrell, comes up looking at third.
Very aggressive right now.
Yep, they are going to give him that base and make sure that the runner West stays put at third. Now that 1-ball, no strike pitch. Here it comes. This one in on his hands, lifted foul down the right field line. And the count now at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gilpin had a sacrifice fly to bring in a run back in the first inning. Opportunity to do that again, although a base hit could bring in 2 more. Runners at second and third. Here comes the pitch. Again, popped foul along the first base side, and we'll get back out of play. Holding at 1 ball. 2 strikes now. Riley Bubb due next. Looking in to get the sign, Joe Raleigh. Has that sign, and now the 1-2. Here it comes. Curveball bounced right back up the middle off the front slope of the mound, past the pitcher and into center field. 1 run scores. Here comes another. It'll be a 2 RBI base hit for Tyler Gilpin, and that will make it a 5-0 Berkeley lead.
Great hitting right up the middle off the front of the mound and just bounces out past second base. Nobody was there between the bags to cover.
Another one of those balls back up the middle. Raleigh put the glove down but had no chance to get to that one. 2 more runs are in. Still nobody out with a runner at first, and Riley Bubb to the plate. Runner on the move towards second. Pitch lifted high in the air, deep down the left field line, but well foul.
More hit and run action from Berkeley.
Gilpin will go back to first base. Bubb will take a couple practice swings and get ready to step back in. So let's see if Bubb is off again or not. So far, Raleigh not paying a lot of attention to the runner. It's not thrown over or anything. So now he will make that throw over. So Bubb draws the throw by his running earlier on that ball that was fouled down the left field line. Again, stretches out his lead. There he goes. Pitch to the plate. High and inside, and the throw down. Not in time. Second baseman Covey fielding that one, trying to slap down a tag, but too late. Gilpin with a feet first slide steals second. Count a ball and a strike now to Bubb with a runner in scoring position. Still nobody out. 5-0. Berkeley with the lead. Here's that 1-1. Fastball down and in. 2 balls and a strike.
Bubb, who singled his last time up.
And that was the infield hit. That one bounced off the pitcher. He had to try to go grab it, rolling in the grass out towards what would normally be the second base position. And by the time he could get it and throw to first, no chance to retire Bubb. 2-1 pitch down low and outside. It's 3 balls and a strike. Ty Broughton should be due next, and then Caden DeLauder. We had the lineup listed backwards when it was given to us. They must have made a last-moment change.
You know, that's what last-minute changes. Life's about last-minute changes.
3-1 pitch is due. Instead, Joe Raleigh going to step off the pitching rubber, regather his thoughts. He looks in at Sorrell, has the sign, shakes off a couple, actually, and, yep, they can't get on the same page. And that has Riley Bubb asking for time and stepping out of the box. Gilpin his lead at second. Second baseman over towards the bag just a little bit. Yep, trying to keep the runner a little close there. 3-ball, 1-strike pitch. Breaking pitch up and in. There's ball 4. So Bubb ducking out of the way of ball 4, and he will go to first with Gilpin at second, and out comes Seth McClung. Former Greenbrier East standout in the southern part of the state. Major league pitcher from 2003 to 2009 with the Tampa Bay Devil Rays and the Milwaukee Brewers. We are going to see a new pitcher coming in. The pitching change being made, and our new pitcher will be Chris Thompson. So as Chris Thompson gets in his warm-up tosses, we'll send it to the studio. Let's take a 60-second break, and then we will come back where we are in the bottom half of inning number 3. Nobody out, runners at first and second, a couple of runs already in, and Berkeley Post leading 5-0.
Babe, I'm hungry.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know, you pick.
Chinese?
No, not feeling it.
Mexican?
No, we just had that over the weekend.
You pick.
Let's go to the Cider Press restaurant. They have a new smoker burger. I think you'd really like it.
The Cider Press restaurant inside Taylor's Farm Market has what you're craving, where the food is fresh and you feel right at home. Exit 5 right off I-81 in Inwood or online at ciderpressdeliandgrill.com.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent in Martinsburg is Smallwood and Small Insurance. Get a quote at smallwoodandsmall.com.
Erie Insurance.
All right, we get back to action with Chris Thompson now on the mound for Florida Gulf Coast. He will face Ty Broughton, who squares and pushes a bunt out in front of the plate, down off the mound. The pitcher Thompson has it to throw a little wide and pulls the first baseman Bond off the bag. Oh, wow. All hands are safe as Tyler Gilpin will go to third. Bub goes to second, and Broughton will reach. He'll still get credit for the sacrifice, but then actually reaches on the error on the throw. Bases loaded. And let's see, we will have a runner taking over at first to run for the catcher, and that is Braylon Connor wearing 25. Back in that first game, we didn't have a 25 on our roster. We thought perhaps it was Minnick who had been listed as number 26 on a write-in, and we thought maybe they had messed up one of those numbers, but no, it was Braylon Connor we found out who was wearing the 25. Time being taken as Joe Raleigh says, hey, I need you to come out here and let's talk about this again. While they do that, we remind you that earlier today, the Washington Nationals completed the 2-game series sweep of the Philadelphia Phillies, 13-12. There was something in the air in baseball in the afternoon, as we had a 22-19 game and they had a 13-12 game. Crazy.
I mean, that might have been the wildest game of the season so far. It was back and forth, back and forth.
Action back underway, and at the plate, Caden DeLauder fouls the first pitch to the backstop for strike one. Infield drawn in as Florida Gulf Coast going to try to cut down a run at the plate with nobody out and the bases loaded. 2 runs already in and down 5-0. DeLauder 0 for 1. Struck out swinging at a 2-2 pitch his first time up. Swings at a high fastball and pops it foul back over the press box. Count no balls, 2 strikes. Josh Bell with a grand slam home run, by the way, in that game. He's trying to keep up with Rush.
Well, not only that, there was 2 grand slams in that game, one by each team.
Nice. 0-2 delivery on the way, and that one down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I was at a game back in around 1986, Texas Rangers and Baltimore Orioles at Old Memorial Stadium. There were 3 grand slams in that one. The Orioles hit 2 in the same inning to erase a 6-0 deficit and take an 8-6 lead. Breaking pitch, low and outside, check swing at the plate. DeLauder did not go around, and it's now 2-2. So Broughton at first, Bub at second, Gilpin is at third. And the 2-2 pitch due to DeLauder. Infield drawn in. There's the pitch, fouled back, and again out of play. Joe Raleigh, by the way, 2+ innings. giving up the 2 runs on 6 hits with 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. 2 guys on. The runner at third and the runner at second still is responsibility should they come around and score. And nobody out right now. Here's that 2-2 pitch, and it misses high. Count's gone full, 3-2. So Thompson has to deliver a strike. There's no place to put him. DeLauder in the right-hand batter's box awaits. He swings and bounces that one foul in behind the plate. Got just a piece of it. Able to stay alive.
This inning starting to feel like one of the innings from the first game.
And Berkeley got to take advantage. They've been hitting the baseball well. I mean, you look at their scoring through their first 4 games, a 5-2 win against the Martinsburg Blue Sox, then 22-7 and 11-6 in extra innings in a doubleheader sweep at Funkstown. Here's the pitch to the plate, and that one, a fastball that misses inside. There's ball 4. So the base on balls will bring in a run for Caden DeLauder as it will score Gilpin from third, and the bases remain loaded with Bub now at third, Broughton at second, and DeLauder at first. And here comes Colin Reed. First pitch to Reed outside for a ball. And then we add the 19 runs that they scored in Game 1 today. So that's a lot of production. Albeit the 19 not enough for a win as they lost 22-19. Now that's a crazy score.
How many times you say 19 runs and it's a loss?
Yeah, not often. Not in the game of baseball anyway. 1-0 pitch high and a little inside as well. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody loosening right now for Florida Gulf Coast. It is in the hands of Chris Thompson, who's facing his third batter in relief. Here is the pitch. Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Colin Reed kind of stands there staring straight down.
Just caught the zone.
Now that 2-1 pitch. Another nice pitch at the knees, inside edge, and it's 2-2. So Reed needs to protect. Infield remains drawn in with nobody out. 3 runs in, a 6-0 Berkeley post lead. Bases loaded. Here it comes. And the ground ball to the second baseman. Up with it is Covey. He'll throw to the plate, and they get one. That throw was a little wide up the third base line and out in front of the plate where Tavion Sorrell was able to reach out and pull that one in. They will get the force out of Bub at home for the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 14.
So that out goes 4-2. Bases do remain loaded as Reed will reach on the fielder's choice. And now Chase Herndon a chance to help his own cause, and he swings through strike 1.
Struck out in the second inning.
Just wants to get the ball out of the infield here. If he can get it into the outfield, you get at least one more in. He swings and fouls this one out of play third base side, down in the count 0-2. 3 runs in the first, 3 more here in this third for the Hornets as Berkeley Post leads 6-0, but they're threatening for more, still just 1 out. And the base is loaded. Trip Tobin getting some baseballs to our plate umpire, Zach Stollifer. Tobin leading this Legion program to a state runner-up finish in 2019. Last year, no Legion baseballs, so the independent Hornby Hornets were formed playing through the COVID summer. Had a solid year considering everything that was going on. Here's a swing and a ground ball on one hop to the first baseman. He'll come to the plate for one. Return throw to first, down a little low, and Bond couldn't handle it. And now they'll have a runner breaking from second to third, and the throw across the diamond gets away. A run does come home, and now another throw back across. And did they get the out at first? They did. Wow, the ball being thrown around and runners going all over the place. So no run scored as, let's see, it was DeLauder who got raced on the ground ball that will go 3-2. And then they threw back to first to try to get the double play. Couldn't do that. So they made the throw to try to get a runner over at third. That didn't work. So back across the diamond they go. And eventually it's Herndon, the batter, who gets thrown out at first base. And it will bring the inning to a close. But another very good inning as 3 runs cross And Berkeley Post adds to the lead. Heading to the fourth when we come back. Berkeley Post 6, Florida Gulf Coast nothing.
There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
All right, here we go. Top half of inning number 4, along with Spencer Dupuis. I'm Matt Miller. It is Matt Crawford, our on-site producer, and Colin McLaughlin, our engineer, back at the studio. 6-0, Berkeley out in front with your play-by-play. Here's Spencer.
Herndon still on the bump for Berkeley. Carlos DeJesus up. That one comes in, and it is a ball inside, down low. 1-0 the count. Ball on the way from Herndon. That one catches the outside of the zone for a strike. 1-1 now.
53 pitches unofficially now for Chase Herndon. 29 of those for strikes.
And DeJesus gets a bat on ball there and right to the second baseman, and he'll throw it over to Reed at first for the out. First out of the top of the fourth inning.
Good play by Josh Rush. Had that one coming right at him. Stayed down on it. Made a good throw to first.
We have some substitutions here. Number 7.
Look up and down the lineup. That's
There
you go.
Grant.
First time we've seen him swing the bat. He came in and pitched in that first game.
The 0-1 delivery on the way, and that's a ball down low for a strike.
So 1-1 the counts. As Grand becomes the third player in that number 4 spot in the order already.
That's what I was. That caught me off guard there. So 2 balls, 1 strike is the count with 1 out here in the top of the fourth inning. Herndon's pitch on the way. That one just outside for a ball. Brings the count to 3-1.
Yeah, very close pitch.
That one catches the zone for a strike. So now the count is full at 3-2. Three-two delivery from Herndon. And fouling it off there is Tate Grant.
And got jammed on that one. Managed to get the bat on it. Fouled it away off that first base side. See if Herndon can get the out here. Similar situation against Ian Townsend back in that third inning, and he ended up walking the batter.
Herndon's full count delivery. Another foul. This one right off to the third base side.
Yeah, very high chopper as it went right down into the dirt at the plate and then shot off that third base side of the batter's circle.
3-2 delivery comes in and he walks him. What you just mentioned before on the full count comes back to bite him again for another walk.
It's deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra would have said.
Yep.
Did the same thing to Townsend where he was ahead in the count, and then ultimately the count became full and a foul ball or two, and eventually they end up drawing the walk. Does the batter for Gulf Coast.
The pitch to Bond on the way, and that is a ball. Bond, who flew out to center field his first time up in the second inning. The 1-0 delivery from Herndon on the way, and just catches the zone for a strike. 1-1 now the count. With one out here in the top of the fourth inning. And he gets wood onto that one, going into deep left center field. That one off the wall. Coming around to third. It is Grand, and then in for a double is Bond.
Yeah, put a charge into that baseball and perfectly positioned out into that left center field gap. Caden DeLauder had no chance to get to it. It was well over his head. Took a couple of bounces to that fence, and a big double for Bond.
Jorge Valdez up. Reached on an error his last time up. First pitch in to Valdez on the way. That one is out inside for a ball. 1-0 delivery, swinging and missing is Valdez.
A pretty good scoring opportunity right here for Florida Gulf Coast, down 6-0. Left a couple of base runners on in that second inning and left a runner on in that third inning.
Herndon's 1-1 delivery on the way. Fouled off to first base side. It does Valdez.
Yeah, Broughton couldn't quite hang on to that one. It hit in and out of the glove. Bounced away.
One out here in the top of the fourth inning. The 1-2 delivery fouled off yet again. This one out past the dugout on the first base side.
There goes the taco truck.
The 1-2 delivery on the way. That one in the dirt for a ball.
The Taco Oasis providing the concessions for the Legion game.
They were busy between games, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
2-2 pitch on the way. That one in the dirt again for a ball. Runs the count full.
I just don't get how some of the players were standing in line for that. How do you eat some Mexican food and then go play a baseball game?
I definitely could not do that. And the 3-2 delivery on the way, and Valdez hits it right to the shortstop, West, and he throws it over to Reed for the out. But coming in to score is Tate Grant. So Florida Gulf Coast gets one on.
I believe Braylon Connor has stayed in the game. I believe that's a 25 now out there at shortstop. So that may be Connor. I know that's not West.
And a wild pitch. This one brings in Bond to score. So now
they get him at the plate.
They get him at the plate.
They did, yeah. Broughton able to get it to the pitcher covering, and Herndon able to apply the tag as Grand was trying to score on that wild pitch.
We've reached the end of the top of the fourth inning, but not before Florida Gulf Coast could get one run up. So we're headed to the bottom of the fourth inning when we come back right here on WRNR and TV 10.
Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in two fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Heffley Motor Company, serving the Eastern Panhandle for over 17 years. Known for our wide variety of vehicles at great prices, we are the area's only pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer.
Save yourself time and money. Come see us. You'll be glad you did.
And don't forget our popular detailing service to keep your car looking brand new. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, why not buy local? Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Field here as Berkeley Post 14 is up over Florida Gulf Coast Prospects 6-1 after scoring 3 in the bottom of the first and bottom of the third innings, as the prospects from Florida Gulf Coast scored 1 in the last half of the inning. Up to bat now is Josh Rush, who struck out his first time out.
By the way, the end of that top half of the fourth inning was Bond, who was thrown out at the plate trying to score. I had mismarked my sheet. Tate Gran had already crossed on the RBI ground out from Jorge Valdez. And so Bond was the runner at third who was cut down at the plate trying to score on that would-be wild pitch. Rush retired for the first time today in that last at-bat, so let's see if he can get it going again.
Chris Thompson still on the bump for Florida Gulf Coast. Thompson's first pitch to Rush is on the way. That one is in for a strike. The 0-1 delivery from Thompson. And swinging and getting that one out of play foul is Rush. So 0-2 now is the count.
Fifth batter that Chris Thompson is facing since coming in relief of the starter Joe Raleigh back in that third inning.
Shaking off the catcher is Thompson. Now he finds one for the sign, and that one is in right back up the middle, but caught on a fly. That is Taylor out in center field. So one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Yeah, just a little too much air under that one. Kind of a line drive, if you will, and Jalen Taylor ran well off the bat. Center fielder over to his left and in a few steps, able to make that grab. Rush hit it hard, but nothing to show for it.
Kyle West is back in the batter's box here.
So I didn't notice if West went somewhere else on the field defensively, or if this is just simply him coming back to hit again.
And the second one comes in now after the 1-0 count comes in, and that one is a strike as he fouled it off.
It was Braylon Connor playing short in that last half inning, that top of the fourth.
A 1-1 delivery on the way from Thompson. Outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Thompson's 2-1 delivery comes in, swing and a miss by Kyle West.
Yeah, 2 balls and 2 strikes, really big cut at that pitch.
2 balls, 3. Now, the 2 ball and 2 strike count pitch comes in. That one is a ball as it bounces off the catcher's. That one, now the count is 3-2. 3-2 pitch on the way from Thompson. He hits that one deep into right field. That one is out of here. Goodbye, home run. That one's not coming back.
Yeah, he got all of that one, knew it off the crack of the bat as he watched that one while heading down that first base line. And that's his second home run on this summer season.
Now that puts Berkeley Post 14 up 7-1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
3 runs batted in on the day lifts him now to 15 RBI. And this is just the 5th game for Berkeley Post 14. I think we're in need of some more baseballs for our plate umpire, Zach Stollifer. Yeah, as soon as he gets one, he turns and throws it out to Thompson on the mound. West 3 for 3 now in this one with 3 runs scored, 2 singles, and now that solo home run.
Trey Sign in the batter's box for Berkeley. Pitch on the way. That one is high and inside for a ball. 1-0 now is the count. with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Thompson's 1-0 delivery on the way. That one is up into center field for a fly out right to the center fielder, Taylor. So another one to Taylor.
Yep, responsible for both outs in this inning. First one more of a line drive. This one a very high fly ball. As Sign hit it straight up into the air.
So we have 2 outs now in the bottom of the 4th inning with Gilpin due up. Well, we got a pinch hitter, though.
Number 8, that's Kerr, I believe. And it is Brendan Kerr.
Brendan Kerr now pinch hitting.
Relaying that to the press box, making sure everybody knows what's going on. Brendan Kerr to the batter's box.
First pitch to Kerr on the way. Catches the zone for a strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Thompson's 0-1 pitch on the way. One catches the zone for a strike.
Yeah, good movement on that breaking pitch.
The 0-2 pitch on the way. That one is high and inside at the top of the shoulders of Brendan Kerr. One-two delivery on the way, and that one is outside for ball 2.
Good eye by Kerr. Not going to chase after that one.
2-2 pitch on the way, and that one out into deep left center, or right center field, excuse me. Off the wall, going for 3 now is Kerr. And he'll stop at third base, so a triple. Stand-up triple for Brendan Kerr, the pinch hitter.
Yeah, great job going with that pitch, sending it the other way. He could see as he came off the bat, as he's going down the first base line, that one was in the gap. He knew 2 all the way, and then Weeks and Taylor, the right fielder and center fielder respectively, had a little bit of trouble picking that baseball up along the warning track. And no doubt about it, Kerr was thinking 3 all the way, and he's in there without an issue. So Zach Wick will come in now as a pinch hitter.
The 0-1 delivery to Wick is fouled off and will get out of play. Bond was giving chase to that one. The 0-2 delivery coming from Thompson. Fouled off again, this one into the dugout of Florida Gulf Coast. So we have 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. On third is Brendan Kerr after he hit a triple to deep right center field.
That went in on the hands of Wick, and this is a good sign because Wick was the young man on the mound who took that line drive right in the midsection. So to see him bouncing back and playing in this one is good.
The 0-2 delivery on the way, right up past the pitcher, gotten by the second base or the shortstop, and he'll get it to Bond for the out. That brings the end to the inning, but not before.
No, did not get the out as the base umpire ruled that he was safe. He beat it out at first, which will be an infield base hit and will bring home Kerr from third. So add to the lead, and now 8-1, Berkeley post out in front.
Just beat it out. First pitch on the way, and that one is for a ball, but stealing second. But they're going to get him out after he was just called safe at first. They're going to get Wick out at second on the steal to end the inning. But not before Berkeley can put up 2 more runs and make the lead 7-8-1. You're listening to Legion Baseball right here on WRNR and TV 10.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Trips Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit tripsfloorsanding.com. This is Matt Miller, along with my wife, Dale.
As homeowners, we've been through the mortgage process several times, and each time we went to Mark and Cheryl Savitt at the Mortgage Center.
They treat you like family with personal one-on-one service, walking with you through the process from application to settlement.
Plus, low interest rates and closing costs.
The Mortgage Center is on Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Phone 304-267-9040.
Or online at mortgagefinancing.com. NMLS number 237527, equal housing lender.
Blue pen. Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Field, where Berkeley leads 8-1. Post 14 over Florida Gulf Coast Prospects. We're in the top of the 5th inning now. It took us about an hour and 15 minutes to get to the top of the 5th inning. It's a lot better than the first game.
That game went 3 hours and about 16 minutes before we wrapped it up, and did not go the way of Berkeley Post. Florida Gulf Coast got the 22-19 victory.
Paxton Hack up for Florida Gulf Coast, and he goes to bunt. That one is out. That one is foul for a strike. Hack, who bunted his first time up and got on. The 0-1 delivery from Herndon, and that one's rocked into deep left center field, but got it, though, was DeLauder. So for the first out of the inning.
And Caden DeLauder able to move over to his left and get to it, made that catch backpedaling. Braylon Connor back in defensively at the shortstop position. We're getting free substitutions, we understand. I like free subs, especially depending on where the sub shop is. Oh, these are different free subs. So guys are able to come in and out defensively and allow the other person to hit. It's going to bring up Ty Wiggins in the number 8 spot in the order. First time we've seen him in this game. Swinging the bat here in this 5th inning after getting a chance to start in game 1.
The 2-0 pitch from Herndon is on the way. That one is a strike. So 2-1 now is the count here with the 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Two 2-1 delivery on the way. That one is skied up to right center field, but brought in by Gilpin for the second out.
2 down and nobody on, and should bring up Jalen Taylor.
Now batting number 2.
Taylor closed out game 1 in center field and has been in center so far in this one.
First one to Taylor's in for a strike. The 0-1 delivery from Herndon on the way, and that hits him. Free base.
Certainly not what Herndon wanted to do there. Now you got a chance to get the number 10 hitter in the order. Not that you say that very often, but this is Hunter Davis, who will come in and get a chance to swing in the number 10 spot.
For Ian Townsend.
Now pinch hitting, number 3, Hunter Davis.
We've also been told that there's a young man that's been added to the roster that we didn't have earlier, Josh Frienden. He will not have a number on the back of his jersey. So when we see a blank back of a jersey moving in for Florida Gulf Coast, we will know to announce that as Josh Frienden. Good speed at the first base bag for Taylor. Has a decent lead considering a left-hand pitcher.
Pitch from Herndon in on Davis. That one is a strike. So 0-1 the count now. And fakes the throw over.
The key there for Herndon, stepping off that pitching rubber. Can't fake if that foot's still on the rubber. You'd have to step and throw. In that case, he stepped back and then never threw.
The 0-1 delivery to Davis. Right back up to Herndon, but it goes right past him, and Rush able to throw that one over to Reed to end the top of the 5th inning as Berkeley Post 14 remains on top 8-1. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning when we come back on WRNR and Talk TV 10.
There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to RidgewaySelfStorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill. Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Field here as Berkeley Post 14 leads Florida Gulf Coast Prospects 8-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. As we got a new pitcher on the mound for the Prospects, Kai Sitt.
And did not see him throw at all in the first game. Looking back through to see he did get one at bat in that first game in the number 6 spot in the order. Got caught looking at a 1-2 pitch at the plate. Now, hopefully he can strike out a few batters as he takes over as the 3rd pitcher in this one for Florida Gulf Coast.
Coming to the plate is Ty Broughton. Broughton is not at the plate. I do not have a roster in front of me.
Landon Sifford.
Landon Sifford. First pitch to Sifford is outside for a ball. That one on the way for a strike. First one was a strike, so now we're at 0-2. On Sifford.
This one down low and outside in the dirt. And now 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Sifford batting for Broughton. DeLauder would be due next.
Pitch on the way to Sifford. That one is outside for a ball. 2-2 now is the count.
It's a way to battle back after falling behind.
And Sifford puts that one into shallow left field. And the shortstop tripped right before.
You know, I think Ty Wiggins called him off.
Yeah.
Wiggins, the left fielder, was coming in, and that was his ball, and he did call off the shortstop. But also, if I'm at short, And I'm Paxton Hack. I'm not running into Wiggins. He's a big fella out there in left field. He's the young man that's headed off to play some college football at quarterback, we understand.
And the first one there to Ty Broughton.
That's actually Caden DeLauder.
Caden DeLauder. The whole thing in the beginning where we had the wrong lineup screwed me up on my scorebook. So the first one to DeLauder, that one is fouled off.
Actually, a ground ball out to second, yes.
Ground ball out to second. Colin Reed now up. Had a fielder's choice. Got on last time up.
Was an 0-1 pitch, now a swing and a miss at this one, and it's no balls and 2 strikes.
The 0-2 delivery from Sid on the way. That one bounces for a ball. 1-2 now the count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. That one is foul. Big crack of the bat there by Reed. Fouled off to the third base side.
Yeah, just a little out in front of that one. Went wide of the third base bag and then down into that left field corner where the big fella has to go get it. Ty Wiggins.
A 1-2 pitch on the way from Sit and hammered out. And it's going to be foul, just foul.
That one down the right field side this time. So Reed was out in front of one that was foul outside the third base bag. This time he goes the other way, a little inside-out action, and had enough of a slice on it that it ended up foul down the right field line.
1-2 delivery from Sid on the way, and that is outside for a ball. 2-2 now the count. The 2-2 delivery from Sit hit right back up over into right center field. Going for 2 now is Reed, and he'll glide into second base for a double.
A good piece of hitting again, going the other way. Solid line drive. No chance for Covey, the second baseman, to leap up and try to pull that one in as it was over his head. Perfectly placed again out into right center field. That'll be a double every time.
Now batting number 25, Braylon Connor.
Braylon Connor now batting for Chase Herndon. First pitch to Connor on the way. That one is in for a strike.
See how Sit does now. Pitching with a runner on base. Retired the first 2 that he faced before giving up that double to Reed.
The 0-1 pitch from Sit on the way. That one is fouled. Back up over the press box. So the 0-2 is the count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th inning. That one in for a ball. 1-2 now is the count.
Yeah, pretty good fastball there from Sit. Just missed high.
The 1-2 delivery on the way, and that one is high and inside, up near the shoulder of Connors. Brings the count to 2-2. Sits 2-2 delivery on the way. That one is skied up. And it is going to be caught in foul territory by the catcher, Sorrell. That will end the bottom of the 5th inning. And we'll go to the top of the sixth next on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to ridgewayselfstorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill. Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
Welcome back to P.O. Faulkner Field here as Spencer Dupuis joined alongside Matt Miller, and we'll send the play-by-play back over to Matt Miller here as Berkeley post 14 leads Florida Gulf Coast 8-1.
Spencer, thank you very much. Kyle West now taking over on the hill for Berkeley Post. He replaces Chase Herndon, who went 5 innings, giving up just a run on a couple of hits. He struck out 2, did walk 3 batters, and hit a batter, but really very effective. 81 pitches through 5 innings, 44 of those went for strikes, and Herndon would stand to be the winning pitcher in this one, as right now it is that 8-1 lead for the Hornets. See what Kyle West can do as he takes over. We understand Brendan Kerr now playing at second, and Trevor Bohr is now out in right field. Sign still in center, and DeLauder still in left as far as we know. Take a look at who's at third, because that is not Riley Bubb, with Connor at short and Kerr at second. And the first pitch to the batter, and that one fouled out of play off the third base side. It should be Logan Covey out of the top of the order, but it is not. Instead, this is Drew Giroff.
Now batting number 30, Drew Giroff.
That's J-R-O-L-F, Giroff. Left-hand batter looks at this pitch, missing up and away. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. Giroff, one of those guys already on the collegiate level, played at Maple Woods Junior College this past year. But I think, according to Coach McClung, looking to move on from there. This one fouled back, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Giroff. He was in the starting lineup in that opening game. Had a couple of base-on balls, including one with the bases loaded to bring home a run. He swings and misses at the 1-2 pitch. Good pitch down and into the left-hand batter, and he chased after it. 1 down in the inning with the strikeouts.
That was a big swing there.
That's what West can do. He is a strikeout-type pitcher. We saw that on the high school season, his senior season out at Hedgesville. Fisher Weeks, the batter, the right-hand hitter, but he's also the starting right fielder, takes this one for strike 1. He is 0 for 1. He walked in the first and popped out in the third. 0-1 on the way. Just off that outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Very close pitch. 3 in the first, 3 more in the third, 2 in the fourth. That accounts for the 8 runs for Berkeley. A single run in the 4th inning for Florida Gulf Coast. Here's a pitch a little up and in. 2 balls and a strike now to Weeks. Carlos De Jesus would be due next. Designated hitter in that number 3 spot in the order. But I think we're going to have a different hitter. 2-1 delivery. Beautiful breaking ball. Snaps in across the plate for strike 2. Nice to see that movement on that pitch from West.
It looks like Edwin Rodriguez is up in the on-deck circle.
And starting catcher in game 1. 2-2 pitch down low and outside. It's a full count now to Weeks at 3-2. West is ready. And the pitch. Curveball bounced towards the shortstop. Third baseman's going to cut it off, and that throw across the diamond and got him by a half a step at first. Nice play. That is Zach Wick, it looks like, in the number 16 uniform defensively there at third base, and Wick made a very good play to get the out. Put a little star by that one. That would have been a tough play for the shortstop, Connor. That's a ball that any time a third baseman can get there with his body position and momentum going towards first, you make that play, and he did. So the first pitch is a ball to Rodriguez, who now swings and bounces this one back up the middle. Connor, the shortstop, over to his left. Fields high throw at first. Colin Reed reaches up, keeps the toe on the bag, pulls it in to get the out. So that out goes 6-3, and a nice job by Kyle West setting down the side in order. Moving to the bottom of the sixth inning when we come back to P.O. Faulkner Park with your score, Berkeley Post 8, Florida Gulf Coast 1.
Looking to buy a home in the Eastern Panhandle? Having trouble getting your house sold? Then call Chris Ross and the Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. A Martinsburg High School graduate, Chris knows the local market, and he's proven it as the #1 real estate team in West Virginia in 2019. Milestone Real Estate Group at Keller Williams. Phone 304-579-7349 or go to callchrisross.com. Let's celebrate your real estate milestone together.
Heffley Motor Company, serving the Eastern Panhandle for over 17 years. Known for our wide variety of vehicles at great prices, we are the area's only pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer.
Save yourself time and money. Come see us. You'll be glad you did.
And don't forget our popular detailing service to keep your car looking brand new. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, why not buy local? Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Kai sits back out there for Florida Gulf Coast. Came in and pitched in the fifth inning, third pitcher in this one for the Prospects, and did a very nice job. Gave up a 2-out double, but able to get a pop out in foul territory to close out that fifth inning, and now he'll start the sixth, facing the top of the order, Trevor Bohr, to get it started. Kyle West would then be next, and Trey Sign. Bohr, a Musselman player through the course of the regular season, and one of the young guys, just a sophomore, so got him for a couple of more years. Good-looking young player. Seen a lot of young talent here in the Eastern Panhandle, some freshmen and sophomores stepping into starting roles this year. I think partially coming out of that COVID season from a year ago. And he swings at the first pitch, and Bohr lines this one into that gap in right center field. Moving over is Weeks, and the right fielder able to get it in quickly and hold Bohr to the leadoff single.
That gap is getting a lot of work in this game.
It definitely is. Nice piece of hitting from the left-hand hitter. Bohr is aboard for another left-hand hitter in Kyle West, and he'll have a hole to hit through as the first baseman, who, by the way, is now Ty Wiggins, holds the runner on. Bohr with his lead. This is a tough part of the day for Wiggins and any first baseman looking up into that sun that sets off the left field side here at P.O. Faulkner. Pitch to the plate, in for a strike to West. Trying to retire West for the first time in this game. He's got a couple of singles and then a solo home run. He has scored 3 runs. He awaits, and the pitch. That one down low and outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Bohr with a short lead over at first. Looking back over his shoulder was Sit. Now comes ready, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good breaking pitch, had West well out in front. West will step out, stretch a little, tap the cleats with the bat, and then dig back in. Open stance in that left-hand box. Sit will turn, make that throw over to first. Bohr back in on the dive. Nobody out with a runner at first in this bottom of the sixth inning. Game scheduled to go 7 in the second game of our doubleheader. We're back on the air with more Legion baseball, hosting Winchester next Tuesday. It's pitched down low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Then on Wednesday, it's the Cumberland Orioles in town. Both of those are scheduled to be 9-inning games, beginning at 7 o'clock. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch to West. Here it comes. Swinging a bouncing ball right back up the middle. Shortstop over to his left. Has it, steps on second, throws to first, and got him. It's a double play. Very nice job by Paxton Hack. Getting over to that one to his left, stepping on second. And a nice play as well at first as Wiggins was able to pull in that throw.
Great awareness there to be able to get to second base for the first out and then throw over to first for the second out and not have to throw it to the second baseman.
Oh, hang on. We have an appeal as Trip Tobin, the manager, going over to talk with both umpires and Zach Stolifer getting together with Jeff King. And Jeff King says no, that the first baseman pulled his foot off the bag, and so West will reach at first. You can't assume the double play, so he reaches on the fielder's choice. And now Trey Sign swinging at the first pitch, sends a looping liner out into shallow center field, dropping in for a base hit, making his turn and heading for third is West, and it'll be runners at the corners with 1 away. Nice job by Trey Sign, just dunking that one out into shallow center field, and I need that white out again. I was already marking the double play before they appealed and got the call that put the runner at first, and now you got runners at the corners. That'll get a quick conference as the catcher out to talk with the pitcher. Opportunity for Berkeley to add to the lead in what would be their final at bat. When you look at it, it'll be the last at bat in the top of the 7th for Florida Gulf Coast. They'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up. Sit is ready as the conference has concluded. Toss over to first to keep the runner close there. Sign back in on the dive. Batter at the plate, Brendan Kerr. He tripled into that gap in right center field back in the 4th inning when he came in. Runner on the move towards second. Pitch to the plate, a fastball inside. No throw down. Count a ball and no strikes to Kerr. Sign with the steal. And it puts runners at second and third. Sit ready in the 1-0 pitch. 1 down in the inning. Here's that pitch taken for a strike. 1-1 now to Kerr. Joe Raleigh started, went 2+ innings, gave up 6 runs on 6 hits. He struck out 3 and walked a batter. Chris Thompson came in, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits in 2 innings, no strikeouts, 1 walk, and now sits on the hill. 1-1 pitch hit on a line into right field, coming in on it. Weeks unable to get to it in the air, had to play it on a bounce, and a run will come home to score as West crosses from third. Sign goes from second to third, and Kerr aboard at first with an RBI single, his second hit in this one.
Great hitting there by Kerr. To come in late and have 2 hits back-to-back is pretty good for some production.
And that may spell the end of the evening on the hill for Kai Sitt as Seth McClung makes his way out to the mound. We'll wait and see who our new pitcher is. Just now coming in from the bullpen. Maybe our starter from game 1. Or no, I think it may be his brother, Jorge Valdez, I believe it may be, who is coming in. Well, we will wait and see and get the number off the back of that jersey as he gets into his warm-up tosses. Yep, that is our number 25, Jorge Valdez. And as he gets in his warm-up pitches, we send it to the studio for a 1-minute timeout, a run in the inning, 1 out, and runners at the corners. And the score, Berkeley Post 9, Florida Gulf Coast 1.
All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Trips at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
It is Jorge Valdez who is finishing his warm-up pitches, taking over for Kai Sitt, who in an inning and a third has so far given up just 1 run on 4 hits. No strikeouts, no walks, but the 2 runners on base are his responsibility, with Kerr at first and Sign at third. And the batter will be Zach Wick, who had an infield RBI single back in the 4th inning before being caught stealing to close out that 4th inning. So Berkeley does add an insurance run here in what will be their final at bat, barring a comeback for Florida Gulf Coast. And here's a pitch in there for a strike to Wick.
Could add another one here with the runner on third.
And just trying to make sure he gets this one out of the infield. Middle infield plays back. Third baseman a little behind the bag as well, so not really in, like they might try to cut the run down at the plate. Here's a pitch down low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wick. Right-hand hurler is Valdez. Works from the first base side of the pitching rubber. Delivers fastball right back up the middle off the bare hand of the pitcher. Gloved by Hack, the shortstop, and his throw to first, and not in time to get him. And that will be an infield base hit to bring home a run. Sign able to score from third. 2nd run of the inning to now make it 10-1 Berkeley. And Kerr will go to second as Wick reaches at first. It's one of those ones where they recommend as a pitcher you don't swing that bare hand out there, but he did. He reached out to try to grab it, and as that ball got deflected, Paxton Hack, the shortstop, did everything he could to try to get an out, but could not. So a 2nd run batted in this one, in 2 at-bats now for Wick. Brings to the plate Landon Siffords, and he will take ball 1. I think my green ink pen may be running out. Not a good sign. Next pitch missing, 2 balls and no strikes. Sifford 0 for 1, had a fly out to left his first time up. Here comes the pitch, and it's a bouncer foul off that first base side. Excuse me, third base side, if I can get my direction right. Count on that scoreboard at a ball and 2 strikes now. So Valdez close to getting a much-needed out. Still just 1 down in the inning. Runners at first and second, and a couple of runs in. Here's the pitch. Works down low and outside. Count now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. DeLauder due next. Waiting in the on-deck circle. Here's that 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Fastball hit in the air into shallow center field. It's dropping quickly, and it will drop in front of Taylor, who has to play it on a bounce. It's station-to-station baseball, and Berkeley has him loaded. Seen a couple of those in this ball game, and even in this half inning. It's kind of a soft liner into shallow center field. So now the base is loaded with just 1 away.
Number 27, Hayden DeLauder.
Here comes DeLauder, who is 0 for 2 with a strikeout, a ground out to second, and an RBI bases loaded walk back in the 3rd. Valdez with the pitch, and it is bounced foul.
This inning starting to make me think about the third inning. You got everybody up in that inning.
And 3 runs scoring in that third. 3 in that first as well. 2 in the fourth, and they've added 2 more here in the sixth. 10-1, the Berkeley lead. Here's the pitch. Working down low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike now to DeLauder. Yeah, 7th batter in this Berkeley half of inning number 6. Gotta wonder a little bit if Florida Gulf Coast tiring some as this day has gone along. Swing and a miss at a good hard fastball from Valdez. 1 ball and 2 strikes, but been a lot of travel, late night, getting in late, Greenbrier County, making their way up here, and heading back down to Greenbrier County where they get a much-needed day off tomorrow. Here's a pitch that misses down low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. We understand they're headed to the Greenbrier River tomorrow. So we're going to have some fun on the river and do some rock climbing, I was told as well. If you've ever been rock climbing, it is a blast. And Matt down on the other end signaling he just wants to go fishing on that Greenbrier River. Bouncer foul in behind the plate on the 2-2. Yeah, tell me about that 8-pound catfish you caught last night. Is he in your refrigerator right now? 2 fillets. Yeah, Matt sent me the text message last night of the giant cat that he caught. Catfish, that is. He just said cat on the photo, but I could tell it was a fish. 2-2 delivery, hit in the air into center field, moving back on it to his right is Jalen Taylor. He'll run it down for the out. It'll be a sacrifice fly as Kerr, who was at third, tags and is able to come home and score. 3 runs in the inning, and 3s have been wild for Berkeley Post in this one, as it's the 3rd time in this game they've scored 3 runs in an inning and now lead at 11-1. So DeLauder does his job.
Here.
2 down now. Still runners at first and second. Colin Reed swinging, sends one the other way, starting back on it. Now coming in on it is Weeks, and he's able to make the play. Wow, started back like that one was going to go much deeper, and then quickly caught that ball falling and was able to reverse field and come back in and make the grab for the final out of the inning. Still 3 more insurance runs cross, and for Florida Gulf Coast, they are down to their final at bat. They will have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due as we go to the top of the 7th inning, with Berkeley Post leading 11-1.
This is Eric at Hagerstown Ford. Over the last decade, the way we buy things have evolved. Now, you get on your phone, click Want It, and it shows up at your front door. At Hagerstown Ford, it is that convenient. We've changed the car buying experience on the I-81 corridor forever. And with a return policy better than Walmart, there's absolutely no reason to buy a new or used car, truck, or SUV anywhere else. Just like Amazon, Hagerstown Ford will deliver the vehicle to you, where you are, and on your time. And if you don't want it, return it. No questions asked. Why waste your time at a car dealership playing the dumb back-and-forth games? Besides, we hate it more than you do. I assure you, no dealership from Winchester, Virginia to Washington, D.C. will beat our price. No dealership from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania to Baltimore, Maryland will beat our price. And no other dealership will allow you to return it if you don't want it. Hagerstown Ford absolutely provides the best experience at the best price. Visit HagerstownFord.com to schedule your VIP experience. Click on the vehicle you want and get your new ride delivered to you at no risk. See dealer for details.
Here we go to the top half of inning number 7. Last chance for Florida Gulf Coast to try to sweep this week, or day, I guess I should say. I was going to say weekend, and then, well, it's not the weekend. It's the middle of the week, actually, to sweep this hump day doubleheader. How's that? Kyle West trying to close it out for Berkeley Post, facing the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Looks like we may have some pinch hitters in this situation, as I see Tate Gran wearing that number 7, who is making his way up, take it back. He actually drew a walk in that 4th inning, yep. So now he will bat here in the 7th inning. So Gran, with his 2nd at bat, he actually reached and came around to score in that 4th, the only run on the board right now for Florida Gulf Coast. Kyle West with a 1-2-3 6th inning, ready to start the 7th, and delivers a fastball down low for ball 1. Trying to close out a victory for Chase Herndon. 1-0 on the way. This one bounced foul off the third base side. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dylan Bond would be due next. And then Jorge Valdez. West, right-hand pitcher working from the third base side of the pitching rubber, comes with a breaking ball that stays up and in. 2 balls and a strike. Plenty of production today for Berkeley Post, but still going to end up perhaps 1 for 1 as the 2-1 pitch down low now. 3 balls and a strike. 19 runs on 13 hits in game 1, but lost it 22-19. 3-1 on the way here. That's down low, and there's ball 4. Nice at bat for Gran as he will draw the base on balls. Puts a base runner on for the left-handed hitting Dylan Bond. Hold a hit through as Reed will hold the runner aboard at first. I wondered if they would hold him on with the 11-1 lead to take away that extra hole there for the left-handed hitting Bond. I wondered if they would play behind the runner. Pitch to the plate, a swing and a miss. Bond had a double into left center field his last time up in the 4th inning.
Jake Billings is actually up. Bond
Billings?
Billings.
Oh, Billings.
28.
So 28. Billings at the plate. So his first at bat, and he has got the count even up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Looking back into game 1, I'm not sure we saw Billings other than on the mound, where Jake Billings in that first game worked a very good inning, gave up just a hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Swings and fouls this one out of play off the third base side. So a ball and 2 strikes now to Billings. A runner on with nobody outs in this top of the 7th. West from the stretch. And the pitch. Down low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just 2 hits in this second game for Florida Gulf Coast. They had a bunt base hit in the 2nd inning and a double into that left center field gap for Bond in the 4th inning. Swing and a miss at the 2-2, and Billings down on strikes. Second K of the ball game for West. 1 away, and see who our next batter is. Pay better attention to the numbers this time. It's a 2-3.
Thomas Byrne.
I think it's just a burn, no S at the end. As we get a pitch to the plate and a throw down behind the runner. Not in time at first, and the pitch to the plate taken for a strike. So Thomas Byrne with, I believe, his first at bat as we look back into game 1. He saw some time on the mound, but not at the plate. Byrne had a solid inning, struck out a batter, did hit a batter, but no runs, no hits. He will take a breaking pitch for a called strike 2, and he's down in the count 0-2. West looking in at his catcher. Has the sign ready with a pitch. It's down low and outside. Again, a snap throw in behind the runner. Close play at first. Counted a ball and 2 strikes. So that is Landon Sifford behind the plate showing off the arm. The 1 ball, 2 strike delivery. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, a swing and a miss. Byrne down on strikes, and that's now 3 Ks.
Back-to-back strikeouts.
Yeah, West has set down 2, and let's see. This may be Josh Friendon. Yeah, no number on the back of that jersey.
Now batting, Josh Friendon.
They did say they were going to play him at some point, and they're down to their last out.
So Frendon steps into that left-hand batter's box and takes ball 1. West trying to close it out. Give Berkeley the doubleheader split. This pitch working away. 2 balls, no strikes. Grand, the runner at first, all by himself as Colin Reed plays behind the runner. 2-0 on the way. Down low for ball 3. West walked Grand on just 5 pitches to open the inning. Then back-to-back strikeouts and now having trouble finding the strike zone again. Pitching is a funny thing. 3-0 delivery. There's a called strike. About belt high along that outside corner. Frendon awaits, and here's the 3-1. That one down low, and it's ball 4. So a pair of walks in the half inning, putting runners at first and second with 2 away.
Pair of Ks and pair of walks.
And that will bring up Ty Wiggins.
Now batting number 13, Ty Wiggins.
Wiggins came in to hit in this number 8 spot in the order back in the 5th inning. Had a fly out to right field. Now steps in for a second at bat in this one. And the pitch down low and outside for ball 1. West suddenly having some issues finding the strike zone. 5 of the last 6 have been balls. Now the 1-0. There's a strike at the knees. 1-1 the count evens. Runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Last chance for Florida Gulf Coast. Awaiting that 1-1 pitch. And here it comes. Swinging a sharp hit ground ball towards the third baseman, and that one gets through Wick and out into left field, making his turn, racing to the plate. Here comes Grand, throw through, not going to be in time. So that will bring a run home on the very sharp hit ball to the third baseman. And I'm looking across to see, it's got to be an E. So the error will allow the run to score, and we'll put runners at first and second with 2 away. 11-2 now the lead for Berkeley Post. And Jalen Taylor to the plate. His third at bat. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Last time up got hit by a pitch. West misses down and away with ball 1. The runners with their leads. Again, Reed plays behind the runner at first. 1-0 pitch. Down low. That one getting away from Sifford. He's kind of sitting in that hurdle type position. Down on one leg with the other leg kind of stretched out a bit as that pitch came in. Bounced away from him. 2 balls and 1 strike.
All he needs is 1 out here.
And that 2-1 pitch, or excuse me, 2-1 pitch in there. That was 2-0, so now it's 2-1. I was predicting things. That's what I was doing. See if we get to 2-2 here. We do with a foul ball into the netting just off the first base side. The lights are now on. Do they come on automatically, Coach? No? You went down and turned them on? I'm just now noticing that fact that they've kind of brightened up. Sun is setting, but they're not really going to have any impact. 2-ball, 2-strike delivery. Off-speed pitch lined into right field. That's in for a base hit. Frendon will make a turn but stay put at third, and the bases are loaded.
At this point, you don't know. It could make an impact.
Wiggins stopping at second. Taylor is aboard at first with that base hit the other way.
Now batting number 3, Hunter Davis.
Now Hunter Davis up for a second time. Bounced out 1-4-3 back in that 5th inning. That was a ground ball up the middle that went off the mitt of Herndon and then gloved by Rush, who was able to throw him out at first, so it technically goes down as a 1-4-3 out. Davis taking the first pitch for ball 1 out of the number 10 spot in the order. Swing and a miss. Now 1 ball and 1 strike. The count evens up.
Big swing for Davis.
Yeah, pretty good rip there.
Maybe trying to get a grand slam.
Saw one of those earlier in game 1 for Josh Rush. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch down low, gets away from Sifford, but not far enough for runners to try to move up. They can't afford to make the last out on the base paths, down 11-2. I mean, it's a big enough hole to climb out of. You give yourself no chance to climb out if you make a base running mistake here. Here's the pitch, and that one missing for ball 3. Again, West running into some trouble, just having a hard time finding the strike zone consistently. He's ready, and the pitch fouled out of play, third base side. It's a full count, 3-2, and now a chance on the next pitch to wrap this one up. Stepping out and getting some dirt on the batting glove is Davis. Takes a practice cut. Steps back into the left-hand batter's box. The righty on the hill. West is ready from the third base side of the pitching rubber. The 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. The runners their leads. There they go with the bases loaded, and it's high and outside. And that's ball 4. So the base on balls will bring in a run. Davis gets a run batted in. That will score Friendon from third. Move Wiggins to third. Taylor to second. We'll go back up to the top of the order. Drew Giroff. Giroff taking this one for a strike on the outside corner. The left-hand hitter up for a second time in this one as he had an at-bat in that 6th inning. In fact, the first to face West, and he went down swinging at a 1-2 pitch. This 0-1 is outside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 7th batter in this top of the 7th inning. West with the 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball on the outside corner. Now a ball and 2 strikes.
Getting ahead in the count. Got to give him some confidence going into this 1-2 pitch.
We've seen an error and 3 walks in this half inning. Still just 1 hit. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch on the outside corner. It's a called strike 3. Giroff goes down looking. 4 Ks in the ballgame for West as he closes it out. Still a couple of runs crossing in that final at-bat for Florida Gulf Coast. Will not be enough as Berkeley Post will get the victory by the final of 11-3. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and then return to bring you our post-game show. So we'll run a few numbers from this one. Again, your final, it is Berkeley Post 11, Florida Gulf Coast 3.
Established in 1974, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital has been serving the needs of the community's pets for nearly 50 years. Our pets are an important part of our lives and deserve a lot of care and love. Trust Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital to help them live the happy, healthy, long lives each deserve. That's Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, located at 1152 Shepherdstown Road in Martinsburg, or give them a call at 304-263-2112.
Ridgeway Self-Storage in Bunker Hill has the space you need for all your belongings. Their small, medium, and large size units are temperature controlled with drive-up access. Units are located in a fenced and gated perimeter and monitored by security cameras. There's also space to park your RV, boat, or car. Call now at 304-507-3952 or go to RidgewaySelfStorage.com to get more information and check out the affordable rates. That's Ridgeway Self-Storage at 63 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill. All right, Matt, when it comes to flooring, you can't beat luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, easy to clean and maintain, extremely durable, and looks great.
Are you nuts? Hardwood flooring's the way to go. It's durable, easy to maintain, matches every decor, and increases the value of your home instantly.
All right, one thing we can agree on is Tripp's Floor Sanding and Berkeley Fashion Flooring. They'll take care of you with great selection, service, and pricing.
Whether it's hardwood or luxury vinyl, call Tripp's at 304-229-7009.
Or visit TrippsFloorSanding.com. Whatever your celebration, take it up a notch with Patriot Fireworks. From novelties to mortars, Patriot has it all in 2 fully stocked, convenient locations. 67 Explosive Place in Bunker Hill or 4812 Gerrardstown Road off I-81 Exit 5 Inwood. For the best selection of firework brands and varieties at fair prices, go to Patriot Fireworks, the oldest fireworks store in West Virginia, established in 1990. Check out their Facebook page or phone 304-229-3500 for Patriot Fireworks in Bunker Hill and Inwood.
We welcome you back into P.O. Faulkner Park along with Spencer Dupuis. I'm Matt Miller. Matt Crawford, our on-site producer, and Colin McLaughlin, our engineer, back at the studio. It's a doubleheader split as Berkeley Post 14, the Hornets, hosting the Florida Gulf Coast Prospects. In Game 1, it was Florida Gulf Coast with a 22-19 victory. Here in Game 2, an 11-3 win for Berkeley. And Spencer, Berkeley took that 3-0 lead in the bottom half of inning number 1 and really never looked back from there.
No, it did not. And, it was a lot of just more offense. But it was a one-sided game this time compared to a two-sided game in the first one. Also took a lot less time.
Yeah, the Berkeley Post team able to continue the hitting that they did in that first game and got much better pitching and defense here in this one, and all of that results in the lopsided victory for Berkeley. It was 3 runs in the first, 3 more in the third. They added 2 in the fourth and 3 in the 6th inning for Florida Gulf Coast. 1 run in the fourth. They plated 2 in that 7th inning. Chase Herndon will get the win. 5 innings in the start, giving up just a run on 2 hits, a couple of strikeouts, 3 walks, and a hit batter. And Joe Raleigh takes the tough loss in the start, giving up 6 runs on 6 hits in 2+ innings. He struck out 3 and walked 1. Offensively for Florida Gulf Coast, only 3 hits in this one. There was a double for Dylan Bond, a bunt base hit for Paxton Hack, and then a single for Jalen Taylor. Meanwhile, 15 hits pounded out by Berkeley Post, and a big blow, a solo home run from Kyle West in the 4th inning. Other big hits in the game, Tyler Gilpin had a 2 RBI single. Brendan Kerr a triple and an RBI single as he scored a couple of runs. Zach Wick able to drive in a couple of runs on a pair of infield singles. And let's see, rolling down through, a sacrifice fly coming off the bat of Caden DeLauder, and a double for Colin Reed. Final totals will look like this. For Berkeley Post, 11 runs on 15 hits with 2 errors, 6 left, 4 in scoring position. For Florida Gulf Coast, 3 runs on 3 hits. They commit 2 errors, stranding 7, 8 in scoring position. Herndon takes the win. Raleigh with the loss, and the time of the game at about 2 hours and 10 minutes. With the win, the Hornets are now 4-1. Florida Gulf Coast is 11-5-1. Well, as we wrap things up here, it has been a lot of fun. We wish traveling mercy and safety to everyone involved with Florida Gulf Coast as they make their way back towards Greenbrier County. Enjoy a day off tomorrow. Then they'll be playing a doubleheader against one of the Legion teams in Charleston on Friday. Another day off on Saturday. And Sunday, they will take on Diamond 9, the team at West Virginia State, where that game will be. And then they will make their way back towards the area of St. Petersburg in Florida, and we wish them all the best in their travels. Next for us, well, Spencer, it'll be you and me together as Matt Crawford will be taking some vacation time next week. Matt may be with us on Tuesday. I can't remember. He may be out, I know, Wednesday, but nonetheless, Winchester will be here for a 9-inning game against Berkeley Post 14, and that is on Tuesday at 7. On Wednesday, the Cumberland Orioles make their way to town, and both of those will be 9-inning games. It's been fun. It's been crazy. It's been a long day at the ballpark, but always a good day when you're at the ballpark. Again, your final scores: Florida Gulf Coast in Game 1, knocking off Berkeley Post 22-19. In Game 2, Berkeley gets the victory by the final of 11-3. For Spencer Dupuis, for Matt Crawford, Donald Kinney, and Colin McLaughlin, I'm Matt Miller, saying thanks to each of our sponsors. Thank you for joining us on each of our broadcast entities. Thanks to both head coaches for providing us with interviews and information. And thanks to Aaron Byler and everyone here at P.O. Faulkner Park for their help, support, and hospitality with today's broadcast. We're back on the air with you next Tuesday. Until then, so long, everyone.
The following is a special sports broadcast presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg.
Play ball!
You've been listening to American Legion Baseball featuring the Berkeley Post 14 Hornets. Today's game broadcast has been brought to you by Patriot Fireworks, Ridgeway Mini Storage, Lawn Doctor of Berkeley and Jefferson Counties, Mountaineer Kitchen and Baths, Shenandoah Veterinary Hospital, Smallwood Small Insurance, Berkeley County Health Department, Trips Floor Sanding, and the Cider Press Restaurant at Taylor's Farm Market. For the continued excitement of American Legion Baseball and Major League Baseball featuring the Washington Nationals, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg and TV 10. All rights reserved.